there's no work for us to do.
And I think the last, and I outlined a few here, but initially, when it was written, only men who were white, the major change was with the 14th and the 15th Amendments that was passed in 1868. And then we went through, again, as I outlined here, several changes in the laws. And I think the last one was in 1965. So, if you come to this country, we
start to build that trust. I know many of you already have established relationships. Hopefully many more of you will have that after tonight. And then we'll be able to go back to the communities that you lead and serve in.
In a temporary capacity, Mr. O'Brien entered on duty with the FBI Inspector in the Inspection Division. Mr. O'Brien, thank you very much. Just briefly, obviously we met Pervez, and then of course.
In the meantime, the doctor has some of our community members taking services. He's a passive member of the city of South. Service. And then he had a lot of service to the call.
okay, we're good. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I think the major change was with the 14th and the 15th Amendments that was passed in 1868. And then we went through, again, as I outlined here, several changes in the laws. And I think the last one was in 1965. So, if you come to this country, I outlined a few here, but initially, when it was written, only men who were white were eligible to become citizens. What has changed since then, and I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I think the major change was with the 14th and the 15th Amendments that was passed in 1868. And then we went through, again, as I outlined here, several changes in the laws. And I think the last one was in 1965. So,
we're here for you. We fight for your rights. We help investigate crimes that happen, that affect you, and we want to continue to have this connection and communication with you so that we can continue to be there for you. Very important to all of us, and it reaches the highest levels of our office, and on up to Main Justice and the Attorney General sometimes, the types of crimes that we're going to be talking about tonight. So thank you.
White presentation. Kevin Miner currently serves as the private sector coordinator for the FBI Dallas Division, and he manages the FBI's corporate outreach and private sector engagement.
Okay, if you have it, we're going to change that tonight. For those that have, what we're looking to do is we're looking to teach you how to action those principles. Because everybody knows that, hey, what do you do?
Ending my career here probably within the next couple years, and I'm happy to have with me several of my agents from the Civil Rights Squad, Whitley Mott.
Also, so since the trends are similar since 2022, with race being the highest, and then again followed by the other two, but it might also be higher because 2,000 more law enforcement agents.
Just know that all these cases were successful on behalf of the aggrieved people, and DOJ was able to obtain favorable settlements that included money damages and also preventative measures like having entities change their policies, implement training, and reporting requirements. So I'm going to go through these cases to give you some flavor for the kinds of cases we do on the civil side, and then I'll explain to you how to report, because the reporting mechanism is different on the civil side than it is for criminal. So first, talking about the
CECS, who's done really great job in inviting elected officials. I see a lot of elected officials here as well, and connecting our community to the elected officials to make sure that we have our voices heard, especially on hate crime, as Nadeem Zaman.
That we take hate crimes very seriously. We want the community to report the crimes, so please do report them to the FBI, and that we have people in our office whose job it is to work on hate crimes, and they are of the highest priority not only to the U.S. Attorney's Office but to the Department of Justice as a whole. Very important that we know about hate crimes and we can prosecute them, and we also want the community to be armed with information to protect itself, which is why we had the FBI presentation. We want to protect you and to bring justice to your community. You are part of our community. We are all one community, and our job is to serve and protect you.
Hopefully with this education, hopefully this will continue, and I got a lot of encouragement by getting the information from these people that how much they can support us as a community. So I think if we continue kind of these kind of events, this will not only help us, but also I think it's be very safer for our community, not for only this time, but the time to come. Thank you.
So I think this event should be brought on to the schools, to the universities, so students can be aware of this because they are the most targeted population in the U.S. So we're definitely bringing into my university. I think this is a wonderful training, very well, very specialized, very well done.
देखिए इस वक्त जब से 7 अक्टूबर का एक सानिया हुआ है और एक जंग शुरू हुई है मिडल ईस्ट में, उसके रिपरकशन हमें यहाँ पे नॉर्थ टेक्सास में मिलते हैं और उसका इस्लामोफोबिया एक ज़बरदस्त एक वेव आई थी यहाँ पे। और जब इस तरह की वेव आती है तो हमें गवर्नमेंट की प्रोटेक्शन की ज़रूरत होती है, ख़ासकर हमारी कम्युनिटीज़ को जो कि वर्नेबल हैं और हमारे लॉस पे और जो कानून हैं यहाँ के उन पे इतनी हमारी मास्टरी नहीं है। तो इसके लिए ज़रूरी है कि डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस और उनके साथ FBI और US अटॉर्नी ऑफिस, जिनका काम है कि हेट क्राइम्स की को रोकना, उनके साथ मिल के काम किया जाए और जो कम्युनिटी है उनको पता हो कि अगर ऐसे कोई हेट क्राइम्स हों तो किसके पास जाएं। जो FBI के चीफ इंचार्ज आए थे उनके मुंह से कहूँगा कि जो उन्होंने कहा है, और उन्होंने यही कहा है कि उनकी जो सबसे बड़ी एक डिफ़िकल्टी है वो यही है कि वो कम्युनिटी के पास जा नहीं सकते, हमारी कम्युनिटी उनको ट्रस्ट नहीं करती। तो उनके लिए ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात थी कि आज ये कितने बड़े मजमे से उन्होंने बड़े खुल की बातें की हैं और यहाँ के जो मजमा था और हमारे जो कम्युनिटी के लोग थे उन्होंने उसको बहुत सराहा, उनकी जो बातें थी और उन्होंने जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस थी, उन्होंने जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी, उन सबको बहुत सराहा।
डेलस में होने वाले इस प्रोग्राम का मकसद हेट क्राइम से मुतल्लिक कम्युनिटी को आगाही फराहम करना था। कैमरामैन मिनाज बशीर के हमरा राजा ज़ाहिद अख्तर खान ज़ादा, जियो न्यूज़, डेलस टेक्सास, अमेरिका।